How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to 2A News Now. And I hope everybody's doing well, and I appreciate everybody that supports the channel. Imagine living in a state where they allow you to have hollow point ammunition and you can use it in your home. But if you have a concealed weapons permit, you cannot have your firearm loaded with hollow points. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense, does it? And the state we're talking about is the state of New Jersey. Also, I like to call it the state of confusion. If you are caught having hollow points in your firearm when you're concealed carrying, you could face some stiff penalties. But hopefully that will soon change because they're getting the shit suit out of them. And I think everybody does about the same thing when it comes to ammunition. We use full metal jackets when you go to the range. And then of course in our carry gun and in our home defense firearms, most of us carry hollow points. But of course hollow points are more expensive. And also full metal jackets can do the job if you shoot somebody with them. But some people fear that there might be over-penetration. But also people say they don't do as much damage. If somebody's breaking into your home, people prefer to use hollow points. Because y'all know when they hit their intended target, they mushroom out, causing a larger wound channel, which causes more devastation in the body. But also, most likely, it won't over-penetrate and go through somebody. But the state of New Jersey doesn't think you should be able to have them outside of your home. So basically, they ban hollow points. But as I explained, not completely. And also law enforcement can use them as well. So I mentioned the state of New Jersey is now going to get the shit suit out of them by Gun Owners of America, the Gun Owners Foundation, as well as a lot of firearm owners from New Jersey. And the main plaintiff in the case, her name is Heidi Bergman Schosch, and I probably wrecked her name. And they've all come together to sue the state of New Jersey, claiming that New Jersey's law banning hollow point ammunition for self-defense outside the home is unconstitutional. They filed their lawsuit in the U.S. District Court for the District of New Jersey. And their lawsuit argues that the state's restrictions on hollow point ammunition violate the 2nd and 14th Amendments and prevents law-abiding citizens from possessing and carrying the most effective and most common forms of self-defense ammunition. Hollow point ammunition is widely used all across the country by law-abiding citizens and law enforcement. But the state of New Jersey's draconian laws prohibit civilians from possessing hollow point ammunition outside their homes. And like I said earlier, that means anyone that can carry a firearm outside their home would have to carry full metal jackets. And the plaintiffs also say in their argument that there is no historical precedent for such a ban whatsoever, especially when it comes to the Heller and Bruin decisions by the Supreme Court. And since Gun Owners of America is suing the state of New Jersey, in a statement, Eric Pratt, who was the senior vice president of GOA, had to say this: "The government does not get to decide for Americans what type of books they may read, what brands of firearms they may own, or what kind of ammunition they can use. New Jersey's unconstitutional ban on hollow points for self-defense outside the home is yet another example of anti-gun politicians disarming law-abiding citizens while criminals ignore the law. Self-defense is an enumerated right, and GOA will fight to ensure that New Jerseyans are no longer left vulnerable due to senseless restrictions." And also I have a statement from Sam Paredes, who is part of the Gun Owners Foundation. The lawsuit is about holding New Jersey accountable for trampling on the 2nd Amendment. Hollow point ammunition is the gold standard for self-defense, and restricting it to usage only in the home does nothing to prevent crime. It only endangers law-abiding citizens. The state has no authority to pick and choose which tools Americans can use to protect themselves. And of course, this is just another law that benefits criminals and makes it harder for the law-abiding citizen to protect themselves when they're carrying outside their home. A lot of criminals who use firearms in their crimes, most of the time, are used outside of the home. And if the law-abiding citizens are not allowed to use hollow points to take out a criminal when they plan on shooting you, they're going to have the upper hand. But it sounds like to me, the lawmakers in New Jersey want to protect the criminals and not the law-abiding citizens. I'd really like to hear from you guys in the comment section. Do you think Gun Owners of America and the others that have filed this lawsuit will win and overturn this ridiculous law? And once again, I appreciate everybody that supports the channel. From those who have been with me for a long time, and those who have just recently subscribed to the channel. I really do appreciate your support. It just amazes me that people will take a little bit of time out of their schedules to watch my videos, and then even do more to help the channel out and helping it grow by liking, sharing, and subscribing and hitting those post notifications. And I'm so very grateful that you guys do so. And of course, I invite all of you to come back and watch my next video.